Good morning and welcome. It's Monday, the 22nd of August. I am Flatcap Callum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. All right, what we got? We got a nice quiet Monday. To be honest, I'm quite happy with the quiet Monday. It feels like it's been very busy and we've obviously been taking some absolute hits in the last week. So, quiet Monday, half stake, two bets. It's one normal lucky 15, but I've also making a rare appearance on the channel. Doesn't happen often. I've got a little win lucky 15 as well. So a win lucky 15 and an each way lucky 15 to make it a £10 bet today. We'll do the review of yesterday. We'll have a word on the golf, and I'll also go through the stats for the last week, month, and what have you. So yesterday, 20 on, 988 back. Thwarted by non-runners, but ultimately we were one short really. So each way Trixie, that was an absolute pile of garbage. Nothing really was near on that one, so that was rubbish. But at least all the rubbish was in one bet. And then annoyingly got two last minute non-runners there, and there were two of my favoured horses. And then Don't Tell Claire placed, and Happy, it almost came last, I think. So it was a place single, but because of the non-runners, it actually came back to a few more quid than that when you add in all the refunds and stuff as well. So, annoying because, Happy placing would have been enough probably just to give us a profit overall for the day. And then on bet 3... again, Eleuthera, all of my preferred ones, non-runner. Carp Kid was 6th and 5th would have been good enough. And then Star of Cashel got run out of the places and Sarumi did place. So ended up being a place single with a non-runner and then, frustrating with the non-runners and stuff in there. Just, one horse away. And then this looked like it was done and dusted, but it wasn't actually, because the first two legs were both non-runners. Then that was one non-runner, so that basically meant that 8 of the 16 bets were still alive. Don't Tell Claire then placed, so that was still 4 bets alive, and then Sarumi placed, that was 2 bets alive, so it ended up being like two double equivalents. So we got some money back on that bet yesterday, albeit not quite profitable. So as I said, 20 on, 988 back. We were one horse away from making it a slight profitable day. So just frustrating with the non-runners up front, particularly when there were good value ones as well. All right, so that finished our week. Hands down, the worst week for profit and loss on the channel. It wasn't the worst percentage loss, but last week was the second most we've invested. So my figures for Ascot and Cheltenham are separate. So if you take those out, other than Galway Goodwood, it was the most we've invested, and it's the most physical money we've lost, not the most physical percentage. And I think it's just a timely reminder that just because it's a big festival doesn't mean suddenly I do good things. So it was a painful week last week. I think for horses we ended up down £106. So just over 5 days stake. If all you've been doing was following the last week, it looks horrific. So I don't blame anybody walking away. If you'd followed for 2 weeks, then you'd only be down a smaller amount than that. 3 weeks, you wouldn't be looking so good. 4 weeks gets you back to Galway Goodwood, and anyone who's been around that long should still be well ahead. So all last week did was took a hit to the betting account. So frustrating last week. This is a much quieter week for betting. So we be very, very unlikely to lose the same amount, but we still need to find some winning days and try and turn a profit. And then as far as the golf goes, that fizzled out really. Xander Schauffele was the only one. He couldn't quite get there, but he placed. Renato Paratori, I think, ended up 13th. Dylan Wu was 30-something, as was Paul Goydos. So we only ended up with that. And the other bets were all down. So I think it was 161 back for the golf this week. So the golf is just doing my nutting really. I'll see what we come up with. There's been too many near misses that have not quite capitalised on the golf. Overall for the channel, the for the month, I think we're down just over 90. So the most we've ever gone down in 1 month is £35, which is not a lot at all. It's like 2 days stake. So we have got some serious work to do if we are going to avoid this month being the worst month, which is following on from July being the best month, which is, it's always the way it goes. You'll have a great day, bad day, great week, bad week. It's just kind of how the gig goes. But yeah, we need something popping in the next 9 days, otherwise August will be easy the worst month we've had on the channel. That being said, for the channel, horses profits, if you bet all the horses, you'd be 22% in profit since we started, and all sports 18.5%. So we're well above making a profit. It's just hard to see sometimes when you've had a really, really painful week. That is the stats. This day, Monday the 22nd, what have we got? So here is the rare rare Win Lucky 15. I found 4 horses I liked, so I put them together. So we've got 1 o'clock Brighton Street Parade 9 to 4, 4:20 Brighton Spanish Main 100 to 30, 4:40 Chepstow Musical Mystery 5 to 2, 6:40 Southwell Eustath 5 to 1. And it's a 26p, it's funny amounts just because I had to add it up to 10, 26p Win Lucky 15, so it's 390 is that one. Basically, they're all those 4 horses, I would have them slightly shorter in the odds. Those 3 of overnight now are all favourite, that's second favourite, but I'd have it much, much closer to the favourite. So we'll have a little go at a Win Lucky 15 today, that's that. And then the main bet for the day is this. So we've got 5 o'clock Ballinrobe Baron Wild 9s, 6 o'clock Ballinrobe Bernarda Bridge 25s, 6:30 Ballinrobe What's Stopping You 8 to 1, and then finishing off 7:40 at Southwell Distinction 33s, 18p each way Lucky 15. And if the whole thing goes awry today, the very last horse, we are going to put a 35p each way single. It's the one with the most value today, very, very comfortably of anything I've got today. So that, yeah, we'll go for it on there. So that makes that £6.10, which adds together as a £10 bet. From an advisory point of view, the Win Lucky 15, as long as you're getting best price guaranteed, which you will do on Sky Bet, put it on anywhere. For this one, I think it's the last leg that lets it down. There's a few bookies that are paying 5 on these middle two at Ballinrobe, and that one is 4 in some places. It's Distinction. I don't think there's other bookies paying 5 on the Southwell race. So have a little bit of a look around on that. But I think it's Sky. But I'll be honest, I haven't spent the same level of detail just checking all bookies this morning. So that is our bet for bet 2. All right, for this week, outlook. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably even quieter than today by looking at it at the moment. It looks very, very quiet. And then we'll be trundling through the week. But yeah, I'm not expecting any big stake days this week. So we're back into normal territory, so we can take it nice and easy and see if we can get a bit of money back this week. But as you know, there ain't no guarantees. So it can all go bad again. So that was last week was interesting. It was the 3rd week since I've done the channel where I've gone straight through Monday to Sunday, losses 7 days. That has happened 2 other times. So not the first time that's happened. The difficulty last week was it was the amounts. So Monday, Tuesday, we lost half a stake roughly. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we lost a full day stake. And Saturday, Sunday, we lost a half day stake. You add that together, it's rubbish. That's it. So let's see if Ballinrobe or a Win Lucky 15 can change our fortunes on this slightly overcast Monday. All right. Thanks very much. See you in the morning. Cheerio.